I am a moderate minimalist. I never buy the newest smartphone. I declutter my home at least once a year, and I can go for a weekend with just a small bag of things. Most of the time.
If I judge by the top videos online, I'm actually a pro at this. Declutter, own less stuff, and voila, you're a minimalist.
But in my thoughts, I am the total opposite of a minimalist. I think about everything all the time, and my brain is like an excited puppy, all over the place.
All of this got me thinking about one more thing. Is owning less stuff going to make us happier? Or the key to a better life is actually thinking about less?
To help myself and everybody else understand minimalist thinking, I devised a couple of tests.
This here is my car. The other one is not mine, but it's the only one that fits the chair, so yeah. I call this the zero fuck given minimalist car. And the main reason for that is that I don't really care about it that much. It serves me the purpose of taking me somewhere. It doesn't break down. I don't care if I scratch it. Hell, I don't even care if I crashed it, which I've done a couple of times, unfortunately. And this for me is perfect. You know, I don't bother with it. I just service it once a year and my mind is free with more important things like creative tasks, my family, my friends, and all the other beautiful things that will actually make me a lot happier. On the other hand, if you travel long distances with your family and comfort and fuel consumption and all the other things are very important to you, well, then this won't be your minimalist car. Yours will be probably newer, it will have a lot of options, safety will be super important because you're carrying around your family and you won't be thinking extra about those things with a newer, more expensive car. Of course, if you are able to not stress about the payment about the car or again about the same things like scratching it or so on and so on. So you get the point. Another example that I can give you is with my laptop. I recently bought the most expensive and fastest laptop that I could afford. And the sole reason for that was because it simplified my workflow. I was really angry with my old laptop because it was super slow and it was slowing me down on every level and I was wasting time and I was getting frustrated, which by the way was taking me away from the most important things and it wasn't making me any happier, actually quite the opposite. So in this case, for me, the minimalist approach was to buy a new expensive laptop, although, you know, it's typical for minimalists to buy less things. You know, the opposite for me is true when it comes to the thinking. And that's why I got the laptop and I'm so much happier and I can just focus on the creative process of creating something beautiful or not so beautiful, but you know, just creating, which made me happier. Now this one is a bit trickier. Now I believe that if you want to be happy as a minimalist, you don't need to own less. You don't need to live in the middle of nowhere with no internet and, you know, go to any kind of extremes. I believe that you should be focused on only one thing, and that is your purpose. And everything that you're thinking and everything that you're doing, it should be related to that. So next time you're watching a TV series or you're scrolling through your phone or you're chatting with a friend, ask yourself a simple question. Is this getting me closer to my purpose, to the one thing that is going to fulfill me and make me ultimately the happiest that I've ever been? And the same goes on every single level. So for example, next time you're going out with a friend or a friend is spending time with him getting you closer or making you better or, you know, giving you something in return? And if no, then maybe he shouldn't be your friend. Or if you're on a boring job and you know it's boring, but is this job going to get you closer to your end goal? If the answer is yes, absolutely stay on it. But if it's not, well then just look for something better. Should you care what others think? Should this occupy your brain? Well, if you're a marketer, sure, yeah, of course, because this depends on the results that you're going to have. But if you're like a normal person, hell no. Why would you care what others think? It's just something that is taking you away from your goal. Now, what happens if you still haven't found your purpose in life? Well, simple, just substitute the question. Is the thing that I'm doing right now taking me closer to figuring out what I love doing in life? That last part turned out to be totally out of focus, so I'll just reshoot it at home. But yeah, guys, you can probably tell that my approach to minimalism is tiny bit different, and I don't think there's just one formula that you apply and you're done, you're a minimalist. No, not really. So if you own more things, or if you need more stuff that will get you closer to your purpose or will really make you happier, then that's great. Just go and buy them and enjoy it. But if you're a slave to the things that you own and you think about them all the time, then maybe you have to reconsider stuff in your life. And yeah, that's pretty much it. See you in the next one, guys. Ciao.